the labor of every Roman, seeing that the city endures. Further glories await us. For who can stand against the children of Romulus? When we all stand together.
What is up, lads? You're with Budgetmonk and welcome to Imperator Rome. This is a sponsored video, guys. This is actually the first sponsored video here on my channel. It's comical, guys, because I get tons of emails in my business email about people basically wanting me to play and shill for their product, you know, play this and just say it's the best ever. Whereas in this case, this is a sponsorship from Paradox themselves and incredibly reasonable. All they want me to do is play the new patch. I actually got early access, which is totally PogChamp, and actually talk about the features in the game and promote the free week promotion, where the link is down in the description down below, where you guys can check it out yourself now that this has gone live. So huge shout out to Paradox, thank you very much. I will also be live streaming this, guys, at 6 p.m. CET, Central European Time, on the 4th of December. So if you guys want to get some real content in and help me with my gameplay, that's the place to do it. I'll really look forward to it and look forward to seeing you guys live. But with no more further ado, guys, let's check out some 1.3 here. I actually haven't played this game since it launched. I played the game at launch and I actually really enjoyed myself, guys, to be honest. I'm not just saying that. I know some of the community wished the game was more fleshed out, but I did play Byzantium back then, and you know how we roll, boys. You know how we roll. Let's go very hard difficulty. I think, you know, as this is just a video, guys, I'm going to be mostly cutting this up, and therefore, yeah, it's mostly for me. But what I do want is feedback throughout the course of this video, guys. Tell me when I live stream. Seriously, I'm not trying to debate you guys to interact with the video and comment or anything like that. Who should I play? Who should I play when we crank out some hours over on the live stream? I remember I was going to actually make a sort of let's play, and back then, I think it was this nation here. I wanted to play this nation and then form Crete as a sort of let's play, which I consider recording. I actually did record some of it, I just didn't post it to YouTube. And yeah, my favorite thing about the Cretians is their proximity to Egypt. You can actually trade papyrus for your research power. The game might have changed a lot though, guys. I'm feeling pretty intimidated and pretty rusty here. So yeah, back in the day, I played tall because this game's very much regional, right? If I remember correctly, your pops are much more productive inside of your region, and I played super tall, super technologically advanced, and then started invading. I think this is also your region, Greece, part of the region, and I was maintaining like 300 research efficiency or something like that. It was totally sick. So that's what I'm interested in doing, but I'm concerned that it's a completely different game now here. So yeah, we're going to jump into some Byzantium instead. So I'm sort of studying up a little bit here, guys. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of tapping into my memory banks of how to play this game. I mean, I'm almost certain that mana or monarch points are no longer in the game, but yet they still have these attributes. Surely relevant to being generals and technology and stuff like that, if I remember correctly. I almost forgot to put it on Iron Man mode here, and as I was taking it a bit slow and trying to recall, I noticed this seafaring heritage. Now there appears to be maybe some of these are generic, like Highlander seafaring. Let's check around. Coastal seafaring, there we go. Yeah. But meanwhile, the more notable nations seem to have a unique modifier here. So, 5 morale, 5 discipline. Wow. So there's kind of national ideas in this game now. That's crazy. That's new to me. Probably old news to some of you guys, but I'm a noob here. What is new, which I'm supposed to talk about, is the new features and major changes brought to the game. The free Punic Wars content pack. I know the Punics are basically the Carthaginians, right? Including new Roman missions. I guess missions are a thing now. Carthaginian missions, a new Numidian army model, a unique Carthaginian ship model, and new music. Well, I like the music as it is right now, and nothing wrong with new music, boys. A welcome addition. Sick. So I think that covers it. Let's jump in as Byzantine. Who else? I should probably play as a Numidian or a Carthaginian or something like that, right? But yeah, I want a challenge. I guess we could play as a tiny dude. I'm kind of intimidated, guys. I'm gonna play what I'm familiar with, and let's jump in. All right, let's do it. These are my outdated games. You can see I actually entered the game. We got Byzantine and Byzantium. I entered the game to fiddle around with a few things because I'm completely new here. Okay, so let's go about this stuff. I feel new. I'm not completely new, am I? I'm just gonna try to go a bit quick here, guys. So they gave us an additional trade network or something. We're gonna go for iron here. Yeah, let's trade with Phrygia and Macedonia. I've got a conspiracy theory that helps you not die so much if you're trading with people. Maybe it's maybe a buffer to diplomatic relations. Let's go for or a precursor, I should say. Glass for technology investment. Oratory tech investment from cloth. Yep, perfect. Let's do it. Oh, I should have looked with who I'm trading with. Okay. Either way, that costs us a lot of money. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, so... I don't know... There's no religious points now? Political influence? You gain 1.5 every month? Military experience stability is different? Alrighty. Alrighty. This feels awfully uncomfortable. I've got my heavies. Where's the economy? Okay, so I used to fiddle around with this stuff. Oh, they've changed this as well. Making 4 ducats right now. That seems pretty good. Denarii. Denarii! Wow. Lots of buildings nowadays. I guess there's lots of ships as well. Yes, there is. Oh boy. Okay. This is intimidating. Technology. That's so that you just buy them now. Okay. Let's get some import value. Are we are importing. Let's do that. Tax. Okay, you just buy them now. I see. But you're still going to need to progress to unlock more. Interesting. Now that missions. This is a new tab here chucked onto the end. The Matter of Thrace. Oh, I'm almost certain this is new to 1.3, guys. The Matter of Thrace. Take control of the entire region. Dude, the mission will be completed when the entire region of Thrace is under Byzantium influence. Start mission. That's total PogChamp. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Consult the Senate. This task will take 365 days to complete. Rewards Byzantium gains claim on every territory in Europa, Thrace, and Rhodope. Sick, dude. Okay. So we're consulting the Senate, which leads on to the other missions. Dude, I actually, I was talking about this earlier. I believe your pops are more productive inside of your own region. Yep. Capital region, capital province. Yep. So it's actually ideal to expand into your own region, and that makes sense. I guess if you're playing a more generic nation, then you'll have like take your region mission maybe, although they might be randomly generated. I'm not 100% sure, but what I am sure about is that's totally PogChamp. That's exactly what I want to do, is expand into Thrace as opposed to out into these other areas. Now, let's look around at... Ooh. So you improving relations cost political influence now. You get 1.5 monthly. Okay. Fabricate claim is 20. You can't... Oh, whoa! I see. You can actually ally more powerful nations than you now. Wow, guys, this is overwhelming for me because it's like all 3 updates combined. See, I'm not sure. See, we can just ally this dude. I believe he's a higher status nation than myself. And in the past, you were unable to actually ally a nation like that. Maybe he's actually not. Who was for sure Armenia? Outside of diplomatic range. We can grab Getir. Okay. He'll probably help us against Thrace. Let's grab him. Yeah, no. So I saw the modifier here. Aha, different rank. Aha. So it just makes it more difficult to ally more powerful nations. That's really awesome, guys. I'm gonna try to familiarize myself a little bit, guys, and you know, see, I don't know, I guess this is just a cooldown? You just spam these, I guess? We'll probably end up taking manpower modifier there. Let's build up our diplomacy. I'm looking at Thrace, and he's looking like super strong diplomatically, so that's sketchy. But, yep. Wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna experiment a little bit. Okay. Alright, maybe I'm gonna experiment a lot. I can't, dude, I've been playing this game for hours. I don't want to just make this video forever, but I believe, look at this, boys. Control Europe, I'm making gains. Acquire, oh jeez, how do you say this stuff? Acquire, hey man, me gonna toss something. Feels good, man. What is this one? Okay, so we need the entire Rhodope. Yeah, I need these islands from Phrygia. It's a subject to Phrygia, easier said than done. But look at this game, guys. This is actually really exciting. I've built up Thrace, Byzantium rather, into a bit of a powerhouse here. You can see we did end up allying actually this guy more randomly. He's got 17 cohorts. Scythia, who's more powerful and more strategically located, because we're not expanding into that area yet. And then Macedonia, or Macedon, who's the most powerful of all, and he's got our back, he's right adjacent to us. This is freaking exciting, guys. So one thing I wanted to talk about here, I've expanded like crazy, this is awesome. I need these and those, and I don't know how we're going to do this, but Phrygia just engaged in a huge war against the Seleucids, guys, and he's actually lost. No, he has strong diplomacy, but if we attack his subject, look at that, look at this. So with our, maybe our nations combined here, I actually have 22 cohorts myself. We're doing well on manpower, that's unlike me, and I could build up. This is freaking awesome. I don't know how many years it's been in game, but I'm really enjoying myself. I did want to show you guys something. I don't know if this is new to this patch, guys, but I think it is. The characters are actually color-coded, and if we go to show families, there are actually fewer sort of random characters and more prominent families, and I'm loving it. I actually took the family from Thrace to try to get their bloodline, but I'm not sure if they're showing here. They might be somewhere else in the characters. I will recognize the name if I see him. Where's this dude? Where's this dude? So I'm going to be entirely honest with you guys. I got my ass handed to me. I absolutely got slapped and destroyed. Okay, I'm just being honest, and this was actually the second playthrough. I was pretty demoralized. I'm like, this is not going well at all. I didn't know how to formulate a video of me just dying. There he is, this dude. So they're labeled, I believe, as minor characters when they're not part of a family. But do you guys remember when I first started this game? Look, let's dismiss some dudes. Check this out. When I first started this game, it was difficult to actually put the appropriate people in the appropriate position, and you would get a scorned family pop up, which is different now. Do you see that? And So obviously, as people are unemployed and so on, different families, they get pissed off with you. However, you can simply go to any position like research needed here, and it actually shows you which family they belong to and whether they are scorned or not. So obviously in this case, perfect. Our best martial character in the martial advances, we chuck them in and it resolves that scorn family. Freaking excellent. Really smooth. I'm loving that. Okay. So I think, you see, this guy is a minor character, whereas these guys belong to, you know, one of the prominent families. And the members of the prominent families can actually get skill ups, guys. They can actually progress, which, yeah, I'm loving this, guys. I'm really loving this. However, what I do want to say is I'm a huge, fat, flaming, flamboyant noob, okay, guys? So, I need help. I need help, and I'm hoping you guys come over to the live stream to help me out when it's on, because I don't know how to do a bunch of things, including managing my pops. Part of the reason I expand into Thrace is because I want, like, research efficiency. I want the productivity of our pops to go up, and I used to focus on citizens. Look at this. Look at this. We got a few slaves in these provinces. I think you can move these guys, but right now I'm blanking on how to do that. Most of the guys we have actually obtained are either from growth over time or from enslaving people as we walk around. They don't all seem to go to your capital city nowadays, by the way, guys. You're slaves. I did end up expanding to some extent outside of our region also. That was actually one of the initial moves I made because I was feeling really weak and that was just free. But yeah, you can not upgrade these guys either. Now, in other news, I recall this stuff, guys, of the policy, and you don't seem to be able to actually convert the religion or the culture manually any longer. So I'm like, okay, if you can't do that, then you can use the policy to do it, right? But if you read the cultural assimilation policy, which used to convert this over time, it says it increases the speed. It says it increases the speed. So, like, you can't do it manually, and that doesn't do it automatically. It increases the speed. Does that mean that it says they're all Thracian, but it would though, right? Because it was owned by Thrace. Yeah, this is Thrace. It's all Thracian, which is my primary, which is good. And same with religion. Okay, so up here, I took more questionable land. Okay. So it's here that I should have the cultural one on, but I'm trying to ask you guys, do they just convert to your culture over time because you dominate them? Is that the idea? And if I wanted to convert this to my culture, I would apply cultural assimilation. I mean, I've got all sorts of questions, guys, and you need to, by the combined power of the internet, guys, you need to help me be good at Imperator Rome, and I will pretend like it originated with me. It's a long time tradition here on my channel, lads. Okay, you guys teach me how to be good, and I take the credit for it. Now check this out, guys. Phrygia's in a huge war against Seleucia. Man, do we make him play? I need Macedonia to back me up. Okay, so how about apart from me just playing crap tons off stream, off video, I mean, while not recording, how about I just accept these when people offer me money? Let's actually do some live recording here, guys. I think I would do that if Macedonia would back me up. Scythia would back us up, but he's got 22. This guy's got 17. Whereas Phrygia has 136. See, Macedonia, on the other hand, has 43. That's a gigantic pog. Seleucia appears to be stronger than Phrygia. Look at Phrygia's influence, by the way, guys. They're all the way up here. Can you believe it? All the way up here, all the way here in Greece. So yeah, interesting stuff. We make a lot of money, at least I think we do. It's quite daunting, guys, all the different kinds of buildings also. That's something I've been struggling with. I'm at 9. Wait, I'm not using that. Okay, we're gonna grab any old thing here. I'm at 9 trade routes in my capital. See, some of the... that's weird. I wonder if some of them turned off. I don't recall cancelling these trade routes. Yeah, and these are our claims here. So political influence is pretty cool, guys, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of the political influence. It allows you to basically do stuff for free almost. So some of the meta of the game right now without the monarch points is that you can just casually do stuff, which is pretty cool. But it prevents you with the political influence from just spamming actions. So it's kind of a hybrid between you can just claim stuff, but just not so frequently. It's probably, you know, the fact that it starts off small in the beginning of the game is probably the biggest limitation, is that you just can't make multiple claims so easily in the beginning of the game. But I'm liking that. I mean, I'm liking everything about this game. It's kind of just a better version, right? Where it just doesn't require the monarch points anymore. So no wonder the Steam reviews are so positive. The recent Steam reviews, people are really enjoying it. Holy freaking what? Okay. Why didn't I get a choice? Okay, okay, so why didn't I get a choice? Oh jeez, and Macedon's breaking alliance with me. Alright, so you guys witnessed it. I got owned initially, and then I thought I was in good shape. Right? But we got owned again. No, let's not be demoralized. Maybe we can backdoor this dude because he's distracted out there. So I think Scythia downed over this stuff, guys. This hasn't happened to me yet. How strong is his navy? 111. Well, perfect timing. It's a perfect timing. Let's go. I'm going to try backdoor the ever-living crap out of this guy. Let's see what we can do. Split it up. Carpet siege. Let's go. Speed 5. And before we die here, we're gonna... okay. I really want those islands, guys. I really want them. So, can we start off by sieging this down? So, when somebody issues a trade route with you, it appears as though it doesn't cost you money to set it up, which is good. Okay, we could do manpower recovery speed here. I don't think we're gonna beat Thuringia, guys. Thuringia. I don't know how to say his name. That's his capital all the way out there. So I remember back in the day that this nation would kind of explode and collapse, and there doesn't seem to be any of that going on at the moment, unfortunately. I've been improving my relations with Macedonia, by the way, guys, but he's about to break his alliance with us. It's a huge rip. Okay, I can't move there due to lack of military access. What? I don't understand. No, it's going. Okay, I'm gonna split that in half. B to detach a siege. And let's try it. We'll call it B for backdoor, boys. Okay, taking slaves. Very rewarding this game. I love it. We're gonna B for backdoor, okay? B 'em. Beification. Alright? This is how we fight for Phrygia. Beified. So, if we play it chill, the economy is pretty sound. 9.2. We could accumulate some units here and buy some mercenaries. What's going on with Scythia? How many How strong are they? 22. I can't believe he dialed, dude. Oh, man. I hope he knows what he's doing. Because I'm pretty sure they're just going to come here. So, you seem to loot land? Alright. Let's go. This is the plan. I own that one. That's my land. Okay, another thing I really need help with, guys. You guys gotta help me on the live stream, okay? I don't understand the food. I don't understand the food. It's like you get a modifier randomly when you're sieging stuff that just all of your units are rapidly gonna die. The modifier pops up here, but I don't know how to resolve it. It's like in most cases, I just feel like I need to siege down the province regardless, right? And I just take heavy casualties. Even if I have manpower, it's probably about to happen here soon. You take casualties faster than your manpower replenishes, and I've been usually splitting up my unit stack. Yep, Macedon broke alliance, rip. Thracian citizens in okay, so you can search where stuff is. Yep, good. We'll take those. Citizens. Feels good, man. They give us the research that we desperately need. I don't think we're having a very good research game, so you guys are going to help me with that, yeah? And you guys are going to help me manage other things as well. Okay, so I want to get out of this war, but you can't abandon your allies for 36 months. So that's freaking ages away. Alright. We're going to try to just grab any old thing, or maybe even white piece, to be honest, guys, and get out of this war, unless miracles start happening, like Phrygia ends up in sort of civil wars. That would be excellent. Otherwise, I guess this is what I'm up to. This is what I'm doing. But this could go on forever. So I might cut it here, guys, and I'll keep backdooring them. And we'll see how far we can get. Right now we're at -1 war score. That doesn't feel very good. So we're yet to encounter any units, but I'll disclose whether we survive or not here in a moment. I did start up this game just ahead of time because I was feeling so rusty, guys, and I was actually fiddling around with these map modes. I just want to draw attention to this. You can actually exchange these map modes, guys, for your sort of more favored one here. So, for example, if I feel like I'm not using the supply map mode very often, and you're more interested in population, you can actually just chuck the population map mode there. It's pretty easy to do on the fly, and I have actually done that with the Diplo map, because that is my preference. Alright, quick, exciting update to the war, guys. I've been suffering the food issue here thing, which is new to this patch, I think, and I don't know how to deal with it, okay? So what I'm going to do is just piss off here and hope it goes away and then come back and siege it down, but I think we were progressing there pretty nicely. Look at the carbon siege, actually feels good, man. Until we saw Phrygia, he's got a gigantic stack, feels bad, man, he's scary. But then I noticed Armenia jumped in as well, guys. He's fighting Armenia, look at him. I think this dude's going down, and that's a total pog, because we can continue expanding into Bithynia if that's the case, but I'll catch you guys up in a moment. Alrighty, next update, guys. We just won the siege! Feels good, man. Feels really good, man. I saw we took some slaves there, but we're actually over 10% war score, which means that's the minimum required to actually peace out. And speaking of which, if we last another year, then we can actually peace him out. So hopefully his enthusiasm is not very good, as he's getting jumped on by the entire world. We just need Egypt to attack him next, and then this dude's going down, and then we can truly reforge, or reforge? Perhaps forge for the first time, the mighty Blurple Phoenix. Alright guys, he actually gave up in the war against the Seleucid Empire. But look how much of land the Seleucids took, a gigantic chunk. But with that being said, guys, we saw this dude. I just went ahead and allied him instead of Macedonia because he's bordering me. It's quite sufficient. I'm feeling vulnerable right now. The Herculea Pontica has just been actually defected somehow. I don't know if it was a peace deal or what, from Phrygia. But unfortunately, guys, war score is above 10, and soon we can look at perhaps piecing him out. He's at war with Armenia still, but I'm seeing legions upon legions of troops pouring into the previously occupied land, and this is stressing me out. I hired some mercenaries. The mercenary appeared to actually begin with no morale. So yeah, really hoping to basically piece this guy out when I can. Alrighty guys, as you can see, there are tons of troops everywhere. I'm desperately trying to go for these significant locations like the ports and so on, where it's 16 war score on our side, but I'm running out of money, guys. My economy is being broken by these mercenaries that I've hired, and if we weren't paying for them, we would be pretty affluent. It is finally the moment in which we can peace out, guys, but the problem is a white peace is way out of reach. Yeah, regrettably. So I could give him those two provinces, which is pretty small, and he's almost willing to do that. And I think that would be the smart thing to do. You know, I'm obviously not the most elite player ever here, and conceding some land is probably what I'm gunning for right now. He has dramatically weakened in overall size, and the problem is that the Armenian war is over also. So I'm just the complete brunt of the war here. Unfortunately, Scythia is using us as a bit of a war slave, fighting these wars I didn't exactly intend to fight. And yeah, at risk of this video dragging on longer and longer, I'm going to be wrapping it up pretty shortly here. So we got 17 war score, and maybe, oh jeez, it's even harder to piece out now. So either way, yeah, he's gone very high. He's gone very high. Rip, he was high earlier. Yeah, so at risk of embarrassing myself if I continue, guys, if you guys want to see some of the details, the knit and grit, make sure to stay tuned or follow the link in the description down below to my live stream. And at 6 p.m. CET, Central European Time, I'll be live streaming on the 4th of December, some Imperator Rome. So that's going to be cool. We came close here, guys. We came close. If I had all the time in the world, I would be meticulously trying to backdoor him and just avoid battles. But yeah, I think I would definitely just go for the conceding land if we could get away with it. It seems we could give him that land, even all of that. I think, you know, we could get away with conceding that land, and the wind is turning against Phrygia. But that was really fun, guys. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I might have seemed like really enthusiastic or something like that, but I assure you it's just because of the change of pace here, playing a different game. I really enjoyed myself here today, and I'm looking forward to live stream. I hope you guys are too. Thanks again to Paradox. I hope this video was sufficient, and thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to check the link down below and check out Imperator Rome if it interests you guys. See you next time.